Yo, what's up, everyone? Sun Wukong here, and this stream has been like a long time coming in general, just as far as everything I want to talk about. But first and foremost, I just want to, it's Thanksgiving today, and in the spirit of that, I just want to let everyone know, all of my subscribers, how grateful I am for each and every one of you. Your support has been incredible this year. There's been a lot of stuff that I don't talk about readily as far as my personal life. Um, I feel like people that have been on the channel for more, prior to this year, if you subscribed over this last year, then you probably don't know. But I used to be a lot more forthcoming as far as information with what's going on in my life and stuff. And then to everybody saying congrats, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I didn't actually expect to hit this, but let me finish my train of thought first. So I've been less forthcoming with information personally, and there's been a lot of tough times this year, definitely. But just making content on YouTube and interacting with all of you guys and your constant support, it means everything, and it's actually really gotten me through a lot that I otherwise don't know how I would have handled. So it's really thanks to you guys. I just want to say a general thank you. Like, even the haters, man, like I say this every time, but I've really I'm not gonna lie to you, I've developed a little bit thicker skin over this last year thanks to the haters. So I appreciate you guys too. Keep on hating, you know what I'm saying? But with that said, I love you guys. I know you know this, but I just, you gotta say it every once in a while. You gotta let people that you care about in your life know how you feel, just in general. But you guys are definitely that to me. Like, I consider a lot of you friends, pretty much all of you. I mean, even if I don't really interact with you readily, and I'm excluding the haters from this because clearly they're not my friends. But even if I don't interact with you readily, I made a New Year's resolution at the beginning of the year that I was gonna pretty much reply to every single comment. That obviously didn't happen, although from that time till now, the amount of comments I actually get is amazing. It's completely transcended anything that I can feasibly handle with the responsibilities that I have. But I want you guys to know that I see every single comment, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I read every single comment, the troll comments. And if you guys like really ask me something genuine, I try and my best reply. I want to try a little bit harder with that because I know I've been letting just personal stuff get in the way of really sitting down and replying to comments. But overall, it's been amazing. We've had some incredible series this year, and we're winding down. And so I want to talk about, just stuff going forward for the rest of this year. Not really talking too much about what's going to happen with next year right now, because I'm going to have another update for that in particular. But let's just talk about it. So first of all, and I'm going to leave a little bit of room at the end of the stream before, JoJo to kind of answer some questions. But it's crazy because my goal for this year, like the milestone that I was trying to work towards, right? Because I hit 5,000 subscribers at the very end of last year, like literally like the 31st of December, around that time is when I hit 5,000 subscribers. And we not only doubled, we tripled that, which is fucking insane to me. Like, my goal for this year was 10,000 subscribers. I genuinely believed we could hit it. And we hit it in half the time that it took us. No, even less than half the time it took us to get to 5,000 subscribers. Because for those of you that don't know, I've been on YouTube for, like, how long has it? Like, I want to say, not counting like consistently, it's been 2 straight years since I've been consistently every season on YouTube. But I actually had the channel. The channel was created like 4 years ago. There were 2 summers where I made content that those are like the dark times that nobody really knows about. I mean, a lot of those old videos are private. I might bring some of them back just, for shits and giggles. But it's crazy to see how far we've come, and I have no intention of stopping here. I definitely have determination and drive when it comes to this. It's a huge passion of mine, in all ends of the spectrum, and it's just so much fun for me to talk about, anime and manga, or whatever it is, video games, whatever it is I'm passionate about, and share that with all of you. I've made so many amazing friends through YouTube, from my fellow YouTubers that you guys see me interact with, to every single one of you. So it's been awesome. But we hit 15K this year, and I did not anticipate that. So I'm gonna, in the service of always setting your goals high. My goal for I should react to my Watamote reviews, bro. I should do something like that. I should do something like that. Well, I'll consider. I have some plans for what I'm gonna do because I've kind of skimmed past a lot of specials that I had planned, but we'll talk about that in a second. But my goal for 2017, man, I'm gonna set that at 30K because I think that I don't know if we can do it, but I want to aim high because that'll just keep me determined and focused. So that's my goal. On top of that, which I don't think less people would notice because it's not really a milestone people look at, but the channel has gotten over 5 million views, which, that's a total of all videos, but still, that's fucking awesome, dude. Like, to know that out of all of my content, which we have like over 2,000 videos uploaded, which is also crazy, but to know that all my content has gotten that many views is crazy to me. And we're almost at like 3K on Twitter. So I'm really loving the community that's building up around the channel. And I really appreciate your support. And hopefully you guys will continue to support me in any way possible. If you want more clarification on how to do that, I'll save that discussion for the end of the stream. But moving on from that, there's something big I need to say right now. The first of the updates for the channel. It's very, very important. So I'm going to reiterate it again next week. I'm definitely going to reiterate it again next week, but I just want to say it right now so everybody that's here and everybody that sees this knows. One of my most anticipated games of all time at this point, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been 10 motherfucking years since I've been waiting for this game. You can go back. I'm going to unprivate some of my old videos right now because I want to see how people react to it. It's cringy. It's really cringy, but you can go back to seeing when I was talking about Versus 13 early on in the channel. And Final Fantasy 15 comes out next week, Monday. Realistically Tuesday, but I'm going to be playing on Monday night, 12 as soon as it drops. What that means, okay? What that means, and yes, The Last Guardian is up there too. The Last Guardian is up there too, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So what this means for the channel. First of all, I know some people really don't give a shit about the game. For me, it's all I care about right now. Like literally, it's the only thing I care about. So as soon as I, load up the game, come next, Tuesday morning, in the AM, Monday night, 12 a.m., I'm going to start playing that game. And it may result in me going somewhat ghost on, as far as the other content is concerned. But don't, fret because I will be streaming Final Fantasy 15 all the way through from beginning to end. Similar to what I did with Berseria, except it's going to be a lot more constant. So it's just the whole week is going to be packed full of Final Fantasy 15 streams of the entire, an entire Let's Play. I know some people are going to be excited about that. I know other people are just going to be like, well, what does that mean for the other series? But just to give you an understanding, 12 a.m., Monday night, Tuesday morning, I will start the stream. That stream is probably going to be like 3 hours, 4 hours long until like 4 in the morning. For some of you that are, in a different time zone, that'll be helpful to others. I don't expect you to stay up to watch that, but we're going to be starting the game then. And the next morning, I'm going to wake up and do it again. So that's the plan. What this means, and then let me break down what the schedule is going to kind of be as far as other content is concerned. We're going to sleep on a lot. We're going to sleep on a lot because I want to beat this game in a timely fashion. Plus, I have other things going on in real life, which I don't really want to talk about my personal life in this stream too much. I'm going to save that for the stream at the end of the year. But I have a lot of IRL responsibilities that are coming up that I got to contend with. So that means I got to cut back on some of the content on the channel for the rest of the year. So here are the series that I will still be making videos for next week. Realistically, once we get to mid-December, everything will start coming back in full force. And I'll have to let you know what I'm going to be making up and stuff like that. But everything I do on Monday, we're not doing it for a couple of weeks. That means I may try and slide Tai-Zai in there somewhere, but Ping Pong Girls, it's just gonna have to fall by the wayside for now. But I will do it this Monday because the game won't be out by then. But after that, it's over. Tuesday, the only thing that I don't want to sleep on with Tuesday, and we really, not something I'm going to talk about later in this stream, but I actually don't want us to fall off on the drunken streams, Ku and I. So I'm gonna try this Tuesday, even though I'm just gonna leave it open ended. I'm sure Ku understands. But we may or may not do Nanbak on Psyche on Tuesday. We will see what happens. All right. Wednesday, Yuri on Ice, which has really been the only thing that we've been doing. And there's no fucking way in hell I'm missing Yuri on Ice, so don't worry about that. We'll still be doing the Yuri on Ice streams on Wednesday. Thursday is what's going to kind of change next week. We're not going to be doing anything, like no All Out. I'm going to be skipping Keijo next week, unfortunately. And I was going to skip the chapters, but after today's chapters, I might still do Boku no Hero and One Piece, but we'll see. Fridays, Haikyuu, I'm still going to do, and Drifters, I'm still going to do. Stray Dogs, see, that's the thing. I can't really sleep. That's the thing about the weekend anime. For the rest, from now, I'm going to say the end date for this kind of pseudo hiatus on certain things is going to be the 15th or 16th of December. But I don't want to sleep on Stray Dogs either. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going to try and do the Friday anime and all of the Saturday anime. Those I don't think are going to be changing. I'm not going to miss the Saturday anime. So that's pretty much what's going to happen there. And then Sunday, we're just going to do Iron-Blooded Orphans, and that's it. So that's pretty much the plan. Realistically, we're not going to be doing anything Mondays, nothing Tuesdays, except for potentially the drunken streams. And then Yuri on Ice Wednesday, pretty much nothing on Thursday unless I decide to do the chapters if I can pull myself away from 15. And then Friday and Saturday will be as normal. So it's really not that bad. I don't think, people are going to be up in arms about this. I don't think I'm missing too much. But we're going to cut back here and there. Like even the Saturday anime, I might, sleep a little bit on certain things over others. But as far as Friday, and that's the thing, I know a lot of people want me to get back on JoJo. I'm going to talk about that right now. But first, let me finish my Final Fantasy 15 thoughts. So the game's coming out. The streams are going to be happening. I hope you all will join me for the LP, especially if you're not getting the game and you want to check it out. But another thing that I want to do, and this is kind of for 15,000 subscribers, but just in honor of the game as well. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. I'm going to do a giveaway for Final Fantasy 15. It's going to be a PS4 copy, but I'm still going to be doing one. I'll be making a video about that probably over the weekend and upload that. But I just want to give something back to you guys. It's been a while since I have. And I know some people really want this game and can't, afford to pick it up right now. So I'm going to do a giveaway for that. So that's pretty much the last of the Final Fantasy 15 updates. I hope you guys join me for the LP. If you can't, I understand. If you don't want to be spoiled and what have you, just don't really look at the channel too much. With that said, the giveaway I talked about, let's talk about JoJo real quick before I forget. I know a lot of people want me to get back on JoJo. And here's the reason why I haven't been doing JoJo. One, like I said, I'm really busy IRL right now, which is, if you guys notice, compared to like summer and spring season, where I was just on time with everything, right now, my videos come out later than they used to and stuff like that. I'm no longer on that neat status. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are going on. I will talk to you guys more about that later. I don't really want to talk about it right now, but just know I'm going to be really busy and I can only pick and choose what I do. For me, I love part 4. And I love what's about to go down right now. I'm going to try and get back on it for the last handful of episodes leading up to the finale. But it's just not something like, in light of having Haikyuu on Fridays, having Stray Dogs on Fridays, having Drifters on Fridays, which are all fresh, new experiences for me. And I really want to find out what happens, and they're hype as fuck. As far as JoJo's concerned, I've read part 4. So it's not anything that I'm heavily anticipating. So I'm surprised you guys really want to see my reaction that badly when I already know what happens. But we're going to try and get back on there week. So I'm just going to tell you guys that right now. Not tomorrow and not next week because of Final Fantasy. But after that, we'll try and get back on there. So that's pretty much everything I want to talk about. Now, getting back into, this 15,000 subscriber goal, which is still blowing my mind, dude. It's really all thanks to you guys and your constant support and everything you've done to help the channel grow, which you guys are real MVPs of that. I mean, I can work as hard as I want, but if you guys don't support me, it doesn't mean shit. So in honor of that, there's a couple things I want to do. I mean, the Final Fantasy 15 giveaway is its own thing. But there's a couple of things that I want to do. First of all, back when I hit like 6K or something, I said I was going to do a Q&A, and people asked me questions for that, and I didn't do it. Unfortunately. So I'm going to do a Q&A live stream. I want to do that. I'm probably going to put it off for a little while, simply because of Final Fantasy and the stuff going on in real life, like I said. But I want to do that sometime in December. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer all the questions from that old video that I had that I never got to answer. And then I'm going to leave questions in this stream. And as well, it'll be a live stream, so you can ask me questions live. But I'm going to do a Q&A. And I'm going to do a room tour because people have been asking me for a room tour / updated anime and manga collection video forever. It's been like, what, 2 years since I made my last collection video. So I'm going to do that. That's going to happen in December as well, before the end of the year, second half of December. So like between the 15th and New Year's is when I'm going to do the room tour video. And it's probably best I do it now because I'm going to be moving, but that's nothing I want to talk about here as well. So I'm definitely going to do that. And those are pretty much the plans I have as far as specials for 15K. So that's pretty much everything I want to talk about there. I do have some, the other thing I wanted to do was a kind of karaoke thing that I've been planning for ages, just never wanted to go through with it because of copyright. But we have the DJ Nikki channel. The strike for Persona 5 clears from there on the 6th of December. So we may, if I can get, everyone to agree as far as, my fellow YouTubers and friends on here, I might have a karaoke stream over there where we all just, drunkenly sing various like anime songs, whatever the fuck we feel like, regular songs, and just chill. So it's going to be cringy as fuck. I mean, if you guys heard the History Maker karaoke Ku and I did, it's going to be something like that. I'll tell you that right now. But I'm going to try and get everyone that I know for that's willing to come and sing. So it's going to be a huge stream, as big as we can possibly make it. And it should be fun, but we'll see what happens. Okay, no, I'm not breaking into that now, but yeah, we definitely got to sing that. We definitely got to sing Colors. So that's that. And then the last thing, there's a special stream. I only talked to Ku about this recently. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but I'm going to be doing special in honor of Konosuba coming back next season. And I'm going to be doing that in December as well at some point. Not sure entirely when there will be an update video on it, letting you guys know what's going to happen and everything like that. So not going to spoil it here, but just know it's Konosuba related. It's going to be fucking awesome. And it's gonna build up the hype for next season for sure. So that's pretty much it. As far as those kind of plans, like I said, I'm going to do an update at the end of the year going to next year, talking about the general future plans of the channel, because kind of pseudo insight into that. I want to change kind of the content that we have on the channel regularly. And that change isn't going to happen till like the middle of next year. So everything with winter and spring season is going to be the same. But these are just like long-term channel plans and goals that I want to talk to you guys about. So we're going to save that for later. So then with that, let's just talk about the plans for the rest of this year, this upcoming month, stuff I've been sleeping on with the season. Then we can just chat for a little bit. There was something that I was, oh yeah. Also, I'll save that for later. But so here's the first thing that I want to address is the ReZero read-through streams, because I know people have been wondering where those are at and everything like that. I've fallen off the weekly consistency. That is heavily because of my real life responsibilities. Which is why I've dropped a lot this season, is all because of that. And this has suffered that as well because I've been really busy the last couple of Sundays when I would normally do it. So as far as the ReZero read-throughs and break time is concerned, I'm planning to do, they're not going to come back to the weekly Sunday schedule until mid-December. But between now and then, I'm planning to at least do 1 or 2 so I don't fall too far behind as far as Chicken's schedule with the uploads of the chapters. So let me answer Nitro's question real quick. But anyway, I'll note that. I'll answer that right after this. So that's the plan for that. Break time will happen as soon as my shit calms down mid-December as well. But then we'll get back to the consistency of that. And then Nitro was just asking about the special TG video. I just haven't had time to edit that, but that's something I want to talk about in general for the rest of the plans there, because that'll be coming along with a lot of other special videos that I've been planning to do for the longest time, just once my schedule frees up a little bit. So that's that for ReZero. Next thing I want to talk about is manga related stuff, because people are asking. Toriko's ended this year. Bleach has ended this year. It's been hard letting go of some of these series that I've been with for so long, man, like so fucking long. But at the same time, that means that my schedule is freed up long term to add some manga into the mix of the reactions and the reviews and stuff like that. So all I can say right now is that I'm going to be bringing back 3 specific series to the channel. Well, bringing back 2 and adding 1. So the first thing, and people have been asking me about this constantly. Dappy has been berating me for months. So Promise Neverland. I will be doing Promise Neverland. Now that Toriko's done, I have far more time to get on Promise Neverland. And so here's the plan for Promise Neverland. My plan was to start it this week, like yesterday. Didn't actually end up panning out. So maybe tomorrow, like if I can do Drifters in the morning and then have some free time, what I'll do, and I've heard that chapter 1 is ridiculously long, so I'll just do a chapter 1 live reaction by itself. And I want to do that probably tomorrow. We'll see if I can. If not, I'll try and make time for it next week, even though I doubt I will with Final Fantasy in the mix. But I'll try and figure out. Either way, Promise Neverland is coming. The plan is chapter 1 live reaction, and then I'm gonna do a stream, live reaction to all chapters 2 through whatever is out at the point that I do that stream, and then we'll get on the weekly reactions for Promise Neverland. So that's the plan for that. And then the 2 series that are coming back. Mid-Matt was asking me about this on Twitter yesterday. I forgot to respond, but Soma is coming back to the channel. I've said that for a while now. I just haven't had time. Now I'll have more time going into next year. So I'm bringing Soma back. I'm about, like, I want to say I'm still a good bit of chapters behind. I want to say like 15 chapters behind, maybe 20. So I'm going to do a catch-up stream for that, and then we're going to get back on the reactions, and that'll be sometime in December once my free time frees up. And then the last thing that people have been waiting for forever, because it's been like almost 2 years since the last video I made for this series, but Kingdom is returning to the fucking channel as well. And I am somewhat behind on Kingdom 2. So I'm going to do a catch-up stream for that sometime in December, and then bring the reactions back. So those are the 3 manga series that we're adding. Kingdom and Soma are coming back. Promise Neverland will be added, and then of course TG, Taizai, Boku no Hero, One Piece, etc. are still gonna be. I'm still gonna be making videos, and the occasional fairy tale video if I feel like it. So that's as far as manga is concerned. And oh yeah, the last thing I want to mention as far as manga, it's been a long time since I've done a Prison School Climax stream, so I want to do that too, man. I've fallen, like, I normally want to do them every 15 chapters as they stacked up. I feel like it's been far past that at this point. So we're gonna do a Prison School Climax stream in December as well. So a lot of things gonna be happening mid to late December, coinciding with the 12 days of anime, which is the next thing I want to talk about. As you guys know, every year 12 days of anime happens. I've been doing it for 2 years at this point, and so you should know that the normal plans the normal videos that I generally schedule is about like 6 or 7 videos that I normally have, and then everything changes for that. But those will be coming just the same with 12 days of anime. So that means like top 5, 10 best boys and best girls of the year, top 5 or 10 openings and endings of the year, my personal favorite anime, of the year, top 5 or 10 best moments, etc., etc. You get the point. Those same videos that I always do will be back for 12 days. And then for the rest of the days that those don't fill out, I want to bring a lot of the special videos that I've been promising throughout the year that I haven't had time to sit down and edit to the channel. So some of them are TG related, some of them are more broadly related top 10s. I'm going to try and get a few of those done and upload them late December. So those are the plans for 12 days. That's coming soon. It's such a fun time, dude. I love 12 days. I really do. And with that said, the last thing I wanted to talk about was the anime content from this particular season, and what's going on. And yeah, if you guys have any top suggestions, top 5 or 10 suggestions for 12 days that you really want to see, outside of the ones I normally do, let me know. But I'm not going to not do the ones I normally do. So there's 3 series in particular. I feel like I've dropped off on more. If I've dropped off on something and I haven't talked about it, that means it's not coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like Matoy, for example. Like I'm not doing that anymore. It's over. It's fucking over. First thing I want to say is Ku and I talked about it, and as far as the shorts are concerned, we're not going to be doing them until the season is over. So To Be Hero, Cheating Craft, on Ku's channel, Gakko and Handsome and Aoni. We're going to just be doing long, you know, catch-up streams for all of them individually at the end of the season. So that's pretty much what's happening with the shorts. So in case you've been wondering where To Be Hero is at, where Cheating Draft is, we're just going to wait on those and just do them all individually in one stream. Next thing I want to talk about is Flip Flappers. I put Flip Flappers on hold merely because of time constraints and my responsibilities in real life, but I started catching up on it. The fuck? Is this thing still live? Like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, there's no way. Weird, man. Dude, this is fucking weird. How? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way this can still be live. How is... This is fucking hilarious. There's absolutely no way. My power just went out. So there's no way that my internet should still be good. But if you guys can hear me, then you guys can hear me. Let me see something. I'm just gonna... All right. Anyway, I lost my train of thought, but then let me see. Where was I? Where was I? Flip Flappers. Flip Flappers. Okay. So as far as Flip Flappers is concerned, like I said, I dropped off because of real life time constraints. What is this about? Ghost in the Shell. No, I feel you on that. That reminded me. You just reminded me of something important with that Ghost in the Shell comment, though, Scott. But I'll talk about that last. So as far as Flip Flappers goes, I just started catching up on it recently. And my plan as far as what I want to do with that is at the end of the season, once the final episode comes out, I want to do a full series review. It's been a long time since I've done a full series review. And as far as like long-term plans of the channel, that's something that I want to talk about. But I want to do a full series review, or maybe just like a discussion like I did with like Natsume season 1, just have like a stream, talk about all the episodes. You know, I have notes on every single episodes. Lane has gotten into his computer. So that's kind of, you know, what I want to do as far as that's concerned. Hold on, man. What I should do is what Ku normally does with his streams as well. I should have just mirrored chat a long time ago, because it's better than just staring at this Kaiki image, which we'll be leaving soon, dude. We're gonna be getting a new Kaiki. All right, let's do that. Did it work? Doesn't look like it worked though. Huh. No, it didn't work. Whatever. I'll try it again, but if it doesn't work, I could give a shit. See, like, it doesn't seem like it's working. I'll have to figure that out later. Definitely have to figure, unless it's like minimized and it can't display it unless it's, yeah, no, fuck it. Anyway, so that's what's gonna happen with Flip Flappers. Same thing. I want to do the exact same thing with Girlish Number. For those of you who haven't seen Girlish Number, is fucking awesome. And I've only watched the first 2 episodes, and as soon as that second episode ended, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hold off on the rest of this, because I want to, you know, kind of binge watch the rest of it. But as soon as I binge watch it, which will be near the end of the season, like probably the week before it comes out. Oh, no, hold on with that Fune top, because that's one of the last things I want to mention. But as soon as it ends, I want to do the same kind of thing that I'm going to do with Flip Flappers for Girlish Number. So here's how I'm going to kind of divide it. Flip Flappers will probably be an uploaded video, which will just be like a kind of formal full series review, kind of going into it, talking about specific scenes and episodes and stuff like that. For Girlish Number, though, I'm definitely gonna do a girlish number in a discussion stream because I want to hear everybody's thoughts, and everything like that. So that's what I'm gonna do a girlish number. And then since you guys already mentioned it, Fune. As far as Fune goes, I don't think people realize, but I've been watching it this whole time. I just don't have time on Fridays to make videos on it because there's way too much greatness on Friday, man. If I had any extra time, I'd be doing JoJo right now. So that's pretty much as far as that's concerned. I'm going to do the same thing that I'm going to do with Flip Flappers with Fune and just do a full series review talking about each individual episode and stuff like that. Blood of War. No, we're never watching that again. I'm sorry. Trickster, I might go back to one day if I hear it's good, but nah, definitely not Blood Wars. But anyway, so that's what's gonna happen with Fune. So Fune and Flip Flappers are gonna be full series uploaded videos. Probably, I want to say they'll probably be like 15-minute videos each, at the very least. I definitely could ramble on forever about both. So we'll see how it goes, and then Girlish Number will be a stream. Now, the last thing I want to mention, and I don't think many people care, but I know Zara cares, because he's the only one I think I talked to about this series, but Natsume. Same reason that I dropped off on everything else, same reason I haven't been doing Natsume. Simply because when I wasn't doing it, it meant I had like a free Tuesday to focus on stuff in real life. But I'm definitely going to bring Natsume back. And Natsume is getting the most special treatment of all of them because, to be honest with you, Natsume is life. Natsume is the greatest out of all of them. So what I'm going to do in Natsume, and I still am going to do the old episodes that I had, the old streams that I had planned. So for like season 2, just like how season 1 got a stream, I'm going to do a stream on season 2, a stream on season 3, and a stream on season 4. And the reason I can still do all these is because when I watched each and every episode, I have like pages of notes on each episode from each season. So there's still, I still have everything I want to talk about in each point I want to make about each episode. So we're going to do those. And then for all of Go, we're going to do individual episode streams. Individual episode reviews. What am I saying? Streams. So from episode 2 onward, and they'll probably start not next week, the following week, not Final Fantasy week, the following week. I'm probably going to start once a day putting out a Natsume episode review, leading into the finale of Go. So yeah, I gotta catch up on Wicross too, Sloan. But I'm not. See, that's the thing about Wicross. There's not going to be any more Wicross content on the channel because nobody cared, and that's unfortunate. But because of that, I haven't had time to watch it. But I definitely want to watch it before the end of the year. There's a lot I gotta catch up on, in general. But so those are the plans as far as certain anime from this season, that I haven't been able to do readily. Realist, it's not your tenure on the channel has nothing to do with being a mod. That's not how it works. But yeah, so those are the plans, man. Those are the plans. Those are everything. That's everything that I want to update you guys on in general. Going into next season and stuff, there's gonna be a lot more that I want to talk about, timing wise, and just things that are going to kind of change around later on. Not anything you guys need to worry about now, but going into next year and stuff. There's a lot that I want to talk about. There's a lot I want to talk about my personal life. So there will be more updates. Trust me on that. But for now, the main takeaway, too long didn't read. The main takeaway from this stream is, and I'll probably write them in the comments section after the fact for what the plans are, because I know people aren't going to watch through this whole thing. But for the special stuff, Final Fantasy 15 giveaway, Q&A stream, room tour, and then 12 days of anime videos, which are going to contain a lot of the one that you guys should be able to guess. It's the top 10 video that I've talked about most in my life, period. So you should be, if you know me and you know what I've said this whole time, you know what video that's going to be. I've been working on it low key. It's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun. But that's pretty much that. The special Konosuba stream and the karaoke stream, and hopefully the karaoke stream works out and people actually want to come. And then that's an amazing name. If I cool, man, who's got that foresight? If I ever did do vlogs, I'd have to call it that. That's an incredible name. Sound died for a sec. Is it back? I'm surprised nobody guessed what the top 10 video was. I'm sure you guys know low key though. Then, like I said, ReZero streams. Everything, the main other thing is that Final Fantasy 15 streams will replace the majority of content on the channel next week. And the week after is probably when we'll come back to doing pretty much everything if I can finish the game by then. I mean, The Last Guardian is going to drop soon as well. Like, so, and I'm probably not going to be done with 15 by the time Last Guardian drops, but because it's literally the next week. But I probably will do content for Last Guardian as well. I want to start using Twitch more for games that like I don't want to get like content ID matches for on YouTube. So 15 is definitely going to be all on YouTube, all fully streamed. But outside of that, like going back to Fate Extella and stuff like that, we kind of go back. We'll kind of use that a little bit more. It's not the top 10 Phantom True video, unfortunately. I'm not doing that until Tagashi comes back to me, man. I'm not doing that until Tagashi comes back to me. But like I said, so between now and the 15th of December is where I'm going to mark it. And Rogue One will be the marker for all of that. I'll go see Rogue One and then we'll get heavy back into the content of the channel. And kind of get over this little lull that Final Fantasy and my real life stuff will kind of create. That's when all of the stuff that I've been talking about is really going to come, from the special videos to like Prison School Climax, Kingdom Catch Up, Soma Catch Up, Promise Neverland. I guarantee you I'm going to do Promise Neverland in the next week or two. Like it's going to, I think tomorrow I'll probably do chapter 1, to be honest with you. All right, Sloan, thank you for coming. It was awesome. I'm really glad you guys could make it to the stream. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving again. I'm assuming you can't make it to Keijo. That's cool. And also we won't be doing Keijo next week, unfortunately. But that's when everything, like I said, is going to be coming. Flip Flappers, Girlish Number, Natsume, Fune, all of that. So that's pretty much it, man. That's everything I want to talk about. If there's anything you guys want to ask me in particular, feel free to ask me in the chat right now. Other than that, I want to kind of lead into wrapping this up. After 2:30 when I get off work. Family stuff is not overrated, Tsundere. What are you saying? Like every now and then you got to spend some time with your family. Oh shit, bro! I completely forgot. I was supposed to trade Riku and Alolan Vulpix before the stream started, and I was gonna do it simultaneously, but I got swept up in what I was talking about. So let me see. See if she's still around. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, if you guys want to ask me any questions, give me that Alolan Vulpix too. Do you? I thought you had Sun, Mitro. Don't you have Sun? Don't you have Sun? Majora's Mask short film came out, by the way. What? Excuse me? Hold on. Say, please tell me more about that. Which Monogatari girl is best for you? You guys should already know, man. You guys should already know who my tops are. I've already talked about my top Monogatari girls many times. But if you really don't know, like I see, that's the thing. I don't know how you couldn't know with how much I wanted. And that reminds me, the Kizu Neketsu Hen video, I just slept on that completely because I was so busy. But I'll try and do that in December as well. Like I still have my notes on the movie too, so I might do that. But anyway, my best girl in Monogatari is Shinobu, dude. The kiss shot, that's the blade, dude. Like there's no question. I mean, I'm a big fan of Gahara-san. I'm a big fan of Hanakawa, but Shinobu's my girl. Don't forget Steam Autumn sale going on right now, by the way. Oh shit, I forgot completely. I mean, I don't really need anything on there with Final Fantasy 15, to be honest with you. Appreciate it, Professor Anime, man. I need to talk to you about something too if you're still here, Prof. There's something I want to talk to you about concerning Final Fantasy 15. So I'll send you a message on Twitter. Brago, my dude, man. Brago, I'm really sad that today I could have made the discussion stream for One Piece, dude, but I just woke up too late. It's pretty sad. I just need to come back, dude, if you'll still have me. I miss it. I miss talking to you guys about the chapters. But yeah, what was I gonna say, man? I forgot. I know it had something to do with money. Nah, I don't remember. I lost it. I absolutely lost my train of thought. Why do you have almost 500 subs? Because you're Essican. No, because after episode, oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. Token Rambu. I've still been watching that also, guys, for those of you that care. I just haven't had time to do videos on that either. My best boy keeps changing. Like I have like these handfuls of best boys. I mean, I might do a discussion on that too. If anybody's, I'll just ask. I'll make a specific video for that because not everybody gives a shit. But I might just do like a I'll start the gameplay of Token Rambu in a stream and just kind of talk about Hanamaru as I play. That might be fun. You're streaming tomorrow? Yeah, okay. I'll definitely try and be there then. I don't even have shit to do tomorrow, so I'll definitely try and be there. Just let me know. Just send me a message before you do, and I'll definitely come through. It's been way too long. But yeah, I might do that for Token Rambu, man. That might be something I should actually consider doing. Let me add that to my to-do list. And the Grand Blue Fantasy videos will come back as well. It's just not while Final Fantasy is going on. There's no need for that. Yo, JoJo, what's good, man? Yeah, I think I might do that because Hanamaru has been so much fun for me, and I really wish I could have kept doing reviews for it. So I might just play some Token Rambu and talk about Hanamaru in like a stream next month. That might be fun for people that care. What anime? Nah, I haven't watched Last Order. I haven't heard great things about it, but that reminds me, Brotherhood though. I need to watch that this weekend. I definitely need to watch that this weekend before. The anime is coming out. I don't think they have an official release date though. For Grand Blue yet, like official first air date, but I know it's gonna be, early January with everything else next season. But yeah, I'll be bringing back the Grand Blue streams. We have advanced in the story quite a bit, and right now I just don't give a fuck to play because of Pokemon, but I will get back on it next month, I'm sure. And that reminds me, if anybody here has Sun and Moon, it's just a bit between Zack saving Cloud in the final battle from Crisis Core. There's no need to watch that then. But if anybody has Sun and Moon, like I want to know who is in this chat right now that has Sun and Moon. If you do, I'm gonna generally give out my friend code right now, so you guys can add me if you want to, and then just leave your friend codes in the chat, and I'm gonna go through and add people if you ever want to challenge boy in Sun and Moon, which I'm pretty much done with the main story right now. So I'm about to be working towards all my post-game shit. I'm gonna do a shit ton of battle tree to get these items. Let me see, where the fuck is this shit? All right, I'm gonna type my friend code in real quick in case anyone cares. All right, so if anybody wants to register me on the 3DS, that's my friend code. If anybody has one, I mean, even if you just want to send me yours without Sun Moon, feel free to do so right now, and I'll add you. No, keep grinding, man. Keep grinding. Like here's the thing: every PokeTuber that I watch, Scott, finished the game in like 25 to 30 hours, right? Because they were doing LPs and stuff. I'm a little over 40 hours, and I'm about to do Elite Four, so I spent a lot of time grinding. I really don't think you're gonna rep me, man. Just watch your Tokyo Ghoul episode 82 reaction for like the third time. Dude, what? Tokyo Ghoul Re 82? I'm curious. I don't even remember what happens in that particular chapter. I need to go look. Yeah, JoJo, you need to get back on it. When's the next stream, bro? When's the next stream? All right, Asidoki, I got yours. I'm gonna add you. I'm just writing all these down so I can do it as soon as I end this stream. I already got Scott. I know that. I got yours already, Mitch. I'm gonna put that in too. If anybody else watches this after you want to send me your friend code, just leave it in the comments and I will add you. Take like 50 plus hours. I can see that. I mean, I can honestly see that. I just want to beat it because there's stuff that I need from the post game so I can get on battle spot and stuff. Like I love battling, man. I love doing competitive battling. And plus my friend who got Moon is basically almost done and I need to go at it with him. Fuck. You gotta hold on. Can't have that spoiler there, Thomas. Can't have that spoiler there. Fuck. Everyone already saw it. I never bro, man. You can't do stuff like that, dude. Can't do stuff like that, man. That sucks. I'm so sorry, Mitro. That's fucking shitty. I wasn't asking for you to tell me what the chapter was about. I just said I was gonna go back and look at it, bro. That sucks. I feel like residual pain for anybody that got spoiled on that. We're not gonna say it again. We're not saying it again. Let's just drop it. I feel really bad for Mitro because he's in the midst of his catch up. That fucking sucks. Yeah, that. It's just and that's like a huge spoiler too. That's like a huge spoiler, but it's. I mean, I feel like it hit me like I got spoiled, which is weird. But anyway, I think we're gonna close this one out here because I want to do JoJo. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, you're still gonna feel it, but it shouldn't. You shouldn't have that information. It's not as good. Yeah, don't worry about it, Thomas. It's fine. Like I've seen it happen before. It's just kind of sad. And Riku's ready to do this Alolan. I actually have, if anybody wants an Alolan Vulpix, I actually have a couple right now. But I only want to give it to you if you have Moon. If you have Sun, you just need to wait your turn like everybody else, man. Wait till you get to the end of the game. Cause let me see. That's what I had to do, man. I'm not in the interest of letting people just get this Vulpix like that. It's not fair. But if you have Moon, I'll definitely trade you one. Cause it's kind of necessary. East versus West is gonna be hype, dude. You know what I'm saying, Scott? Like I'm not trying to be selfish with the Vulpixes, man. Like if you have Moon, no matter where you are in the story, hit me up. I will send you one. I'm breeding a shit ton of them right now because I need my endgame Victor to be a god. But right now I just have my favorite nature that I caught so far that I'm going to use to beat Elite Four. But all I can say is that if you have Sun, you just gotta wait. You gotta bide your time, man. Reviews of games. Nah, I've never really considered doing that. Like, it's the channel. It would be fun. Like, I can do discussions of games, but like, I'm not gonna get on my BG status or anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to review games. But I'll definitely. It'd be fun to talk about them in general. Got my Rowlet Gundam Tanaka, dude. That's dope, Ginger. That's awesome. But yeah, we're gonna miss it next week, unfortunately, Mitro, because Final Fantasy. Like that's my excuse for everything. But at least even all right, say I'm gonna miss something, and it's something that I watch anyway. Then maybe I'll talk about it during the Final Fantasy stream. More incentive for you guys to watch them. So yeah. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys, because I don't want to keep Riku waiting on this Vulpix any longer. JoJo stream I'm gonna schedule for like 10 to 15 minutes from now. So I'll see you guys there if you're gonna come through. Really appreciate so many of you coming. Glad I could get a lot of the plans that I have for the rest of the year off my chest now. And we'll talk more about it as the weeks progress. But the most important thing is Final Fantasy right now. So thank you guys for coming through. I hope I can count on your support later on. Like that was the last thing I want to mention, because some people always like ask, or some people I know don't understand like what the importance of liking is, or like they're always here and they watch the videos, but they don't leave a comment. Like, I love reading comments, guys. I love hearing your thoughts on things. That's what makes it so much fun for me. So please, like, even if you don't have anything relevant to say about a certain video, like, just say anything, talk about yourself, tell me what's going on, like, leave something in the comments, because it's always fun to read. And I'm going to try better. I'm going to try my best to be better about responding to comments. Liking that video, sharing that video is like crucial. I don't think you guys understand how much weight that actually has. Some people spew bullshit about, oh, it doesn't really help with SEO, but no. Like the video. If you're like on any other social media platforms, or you know people that are interested in the topics of said video, share it with them. Like, all of that helps, and I want to keep going together with all of you guys, and it's only possible if we work together. Me, by following through and being determined about making content that you all enjoy, and being kind of more transparent with you guys, and you guys with kind of just sharing your thoughts, building up a dialogue in the community, sharing the videos in general and stuff like that. It all helps. It's all cyclical, and that's the only way we're going to keep getting bigger. So and that's the thing. At the end of the day, for me, I don't really care about, like, even though I love the fact that we've grown so big, and we're still like a really, really tiny channel, but it's big to me because I never imagined when I started YouTube that I would have this many subscribers. Like, I remember when I first got 1,000 subscribers, that was like mind blowing to me. So I just never fathomed that this would happen, and I really want to keep going with that. But even if we don't, even if like the channel stagnates as far as that's concerned, just knowing that I have you guys, to talk to, that I've made so many friends through this, that we have so much time, sharing a passion that we all, have, is fine with me, dude. And if that's all it ever is, like, if it only remains a hobby for me, that'll be fine, because I think I'll always be passionate about it. I can't even see, even with all the stuff going on in my life right now, it's been such a constant for me, and it's been something that really makes me feel good about life in general, and just kind of talking to you guys, that it's given me so much as far as, more self-confidence, thicker skin, just everything that I can't imagine myself stopping. So, and what about Gintama? Gintama is a whole other thing, man. I don't have time to talk about that right now. Don't worry, it'll happen. That's all I can say. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming through, and I will see you later. Peace.